We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the thin air of Laramie, Wyoming, and the home of the Wyoming Cowboys. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Wyoming 7, Utah.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's long. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Utes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. He'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fires quickly to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Well, they tried them little, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Now the offense has reached the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Utah offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Handoff to the right side. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Utes. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Wyoming, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So Wyoming's offense comes back out of the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll try the right here. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utah.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's at the 27. 2nd down coming up.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cowboys. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the option play. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Wyoming. A huge defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Returner goes out of bounds.
And the Utah offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And they will score. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. That makes the score Utah 28, Wyoming 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter?
21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the second down play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They're able to get him down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB keeper all the way. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, when in doubt, keep the ball in the hands of this quarterback because he knows what he needs to do to get that first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Let's go. Let's go. Got it.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Breaks into open space. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Utah offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Wyoming.
On the set. In blue. In blue.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off, That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Utes will have 1st and 10 here. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now the handoff. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He finds some space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch again.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Utah 49, Wyoming 35.
They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down here for this offense. And he's got it again. Has the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. The right side here. They finally corral him at the 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense facing second and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Touchdown, Utah! This offense is still clicking.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Utah 56. Wyoming 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Utah offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Utes. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Wyoming, 42.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Next up, 9. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go, sack.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of 3.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
4th down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up...
The ball is loose. Offense makes the recovery, but a turnover on downs. He didn't get to the sticks.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
42.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Utes will line up here on first down and goal.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Utah! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Utah.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Grab down the middle. It's Graves. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down coming up.
And it's Utah in the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go!
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's got it. To run. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. A direct snap. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Utah 70, Wyoming 49. Returner goes out of bounds.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the...
Looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Utes. This offense really clicking.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
77, Wyoming 49.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Quick throw testing the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to...
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pounding away with the run game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because, remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
The Utes will look to convert here on fourth down.
Cricket.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Utah offense will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses. Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Catch made over the middle. and the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Wyoming, 49.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way,